there is a band that stays strong from album 1 and keeps gaining power release after release, it's Slipknot. I think that there are albums better than the other, but the band from Iowa never released a bad album, in my opinion. All Hope Is Gone is an album that I wouldn't particularly buy, for example, but it has some good songs on it, right? Slipknot comes back in 2019 with a new album entitled We Are Not Your Kind, and obviously they have new masks that you can see here. They also have a new member known as the Tortilla Man, who stepped in after the dispute that Slipknot had with Chris Penn. From interviews that I've heard in the past years from Corey and Clown, I was expecting a concept album here. Clown said in an interview that they wanted to release something never done before, a Sgt. Pepper album with nut flavor. Clown said that they wanted to make something like Sgt. Pepper, and you can find that here. This is the start, the cover of the book. The real first single of the record. You can see that this song has more power than the singles from chapter 5. But the rhythm and flavor for me is very similar. Thankfully, the rest of the album has a different approach. If a little dude that has no idea how to call his mom dance with this song, well, it's no brainer that this song has very good grooves. There are two interludes. This one is the one that I like the least, but this must be my favorite song of the album. It's very cool to hear a sweet melody on the chorus and Corey screaming behind like an angry pit bull. I would also have to praise the percussion on this song, but that's normal in a Slipknot song, right? Even though this might not consider it a ballad, the sweetness of the chorus will stick in your head for days. I've heard from respectful critics that this song misses some instrument in the empty spaces, and I beg to disagree. I love when albums have one or at most two songs like this one, which intention is to create space. A band like Slipknot with 9 instruments has very intense songs. The track 7 is here to calm you down, but it will keep you awake because it's not a soft song all the way through. I've heard online that this album has one song that is as strong as Wait and Bleed. For me, this is the one. I imagine the amazing circle pits that will be made when this song is played live. Out of the two interludes or intro songs, this one is my favorite because it has this transition. That was awesome, right? I can see this song as a space on the album where every member can show what he got. Creepy start that goes with the creepy title. If Corey said that this album was Iowa heavy, this is the proof of it. Sweet. This is a slow tempo electronic song and I'm a very big fan of this. This song kind of reminds me of Golden 2, the Vapor Boy, the song of Mr. Bungle, and that can't be wrong, man. This one has a very catchy and cool percussion sound. This is the last song, and you can read the back cover of the book. After 1 hour, Corey is still counting the same thing. This is the second single, and for me is the perfect introduction on this album. Can you listen to this song without headbanging? Yeah, it's true. After hearing the album a couple of times, you can tell that Slipknot members wanted to deliver something new. This is a very ambitious album in my opinion. And I think that this album can easily be ranked in the top 3 albums ever made by Slipknot. I also have to praise what Corey Taylor has done on this record. You can hear him nowadays in the interviews where he said that he's getting older, that he's getting tired, that being the Slipknot frontman is a very demanding task. I've seen Slipknot live this summer and he nailed it, man. I think that year after year he's always improving, and to me he is one of the best and iconic voices in the rock history. And what about you? Have you listened to We Are Not Your Kind? Tell me what you think in the comment section. I want to know it. Thank you.